Hello. So if you're new here, this channel also works on makeup, and I try to execute something that I've seen or something I've had in my mind. So this time I'm here with this. So the basic idea when I thought of this idea was I'll do a blind picking from one of these books, right? But after sitting on it for a few months and now having the energy, I've decided since there's like a common theme of blue and yellow, I will do a makeup inspired by these books, right? And we'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna show you how I do my base. I'm just gonna focus when I come to the eyes. You will see it in like glimpses here and there when I do my base or whatever. But other than that, I won't be sharing my base makeup because I've done it before. But if you still need a tutorial, let me know. But I do want to try out this compact, so I'm gonna see if this works instead of BB cream. So it would be my first time trying this. So let's see how it goes. So these are the books. Look into it once more, right? So my makeup is going to be inspired by all four of these instead of picking just one. Yeah, so I'm using this as my inspiration this time. So this is more or less the base. I'm not gonna do more than that. Maybe the highlighter I'll do at the end, but like that's for the base. And now we're gonna move on to the eyes. So I'm gonna zoom you in for them, and please remember that it is inspired by my books. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you in for the eyes, and I did not layer anything for my base. So I'm gonna just quickly just have like white base for the eyes, so that I can have more color fit into it, I guess, if that makes sense. You could use your BB creams or like your eye thing to lay out the base. I'm just using white paint because I know I can have pigment on it if like the need be. Again, as I said before, we clean at the end, so do not worry if anything does not go according to plan. It's fine because we're going to clean it at the end. I know it looks absurdly, but don't worry, because we are going to clean it. Also become a chiapa glue. Keep hydrating, keep filming, keep being, keep creating. Okay, since I'm aware that the base of it was like blue and yellow, so obviously I wanted to do something with that. Let's see. So we have blue, orange, purple, then a bit of red, as well as like some darker shades as well. So we're gonna see what we can do. We have pink. Let me just check. So we have a lot of colors, not pink necessarily, but we have like a few colors that I would love to have. We're gonna start with yellow. It is, yeah. So I'm just doing like 1/3 of it maybe, and like my inner corners with yellow. Like pack as much color as you can. Don't worry about the mess because we're gonna clean it anyway. Yeah. So I want 1/3 to be yellow, not more than that. Same here. Pack, pack, pack. Pack it up. Then we have a bit of purple in there as well. And it has like a really beautiful yellow, sorry, blue. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do a liner with that, maybe. Pack it up. We're gonna reinforce some colors. We are definitely going to do that. So And then we have like a really beautiful green. Then we also have orange. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do both, or maybe I won't do. I think, do both. Let's see. So a little buffing out of orange. I don't want a lot of orange. I just need a little bit of color. So just that maybe. Don't worry about the mess, we'll clean it, but like the gradient needs to be somewhat like that. Buffing out. I like that, I do. But I'm gonna also cut my crease, which is not something I've done a lot of. And I feel like if the time is right, then it is just now to do so. So I'm gonna just cut my crease very quickly. I do like the color combinations, I really do. I'm just gonna buff it up a little maybe, so that I have a more blended thing. So you can just take a clean brush, clean fluffy brush, and you'll be able to buff it out. Whatever you feel like it's too much, just buff it out a little, and it should be good to go. Yeah. And if you want to reinforce, just reinforce using the same brush that you painted it on with, and it should be fine. Okay, the plan to cut the crease is cancelled because I'm scared to do so. So I changed the plan. I do want green because it's there, like in a very small way, but I would still love it. So we're gonna just do the waterline instead, like this. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. The colors, so it's yellow, purple, and orange. I puffed it out, white and green in the waterline, and I might do a little bit more green just to like reinforce the color a little bit. But other than that, I'm not doing much. Okay, and now before we do our liner, I'm gonna clean whatever I don't feel like I need. This is what it looks like. If you feel like the colors are not reinforced, like are a little lighter than you like, just reinforce it a little bit. And yeah, so this is my eye look without the liner, and now I'm just gonna do a liner with like a sharp brush, and that's it. That's pretty much it for the makeup look. I think I really like the color combinations. It's looking really nice. And then it has like a sharp okay, and now we're just gonna try and do the liner quickly. Okay, that's solid. Why do I like it so much? Oh, that's stunning. I love it. I do. Now we're gonna try and match somewhat the other line. Okay, so this is as close as I could get to it. So now that I have cleaned it all up, got it close to, I'm going to still reinforce some colors like my blush a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. Right? And then I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter. And that's pretty much it for this look. I do like how the colors turned out. I think they're really pretty. And then we're just gonna do the lip balm. that's pretty much it. And then we're done. And then you're gonna be surprised. That's it. That's pretty much it. And now you're gonna see the final videos. I think I really like it. It turned out really pretty.